Hello, welcome back, Odd Squad, to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. So, I put a poll on the community tab of my YouTube channel where I asked people to vote on what color they wanted to see first for an autumn fall nail set, and the pumpkin spice orange won. So I am going to show you how to do this design. There, now you can see it better. This design that I did on my nails. So we have the pumpkin spice orange and then this glitter. I will show you those in a moment, but I'm going to go ahead and get started on my other hand. This one's ready to go. So I may switch over to voiceover at some point because I do have a dust collector over here so that the dust goes that way and not on me, because I'm trying to minimize the skin reactions and everything, which the dust collector absolutely helps. First off, I am going to use Peel Base. I'm going to use this UNT, however you want to say it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to all of my nails. And this is just easier for me so that when I am ready to do another nail set, I don't have to file everything off. Or typically for dip powder, since that is what I will be using today, you would need to soak that all off with acetone. And if I do that, then that means all of the tips will come off as well, because I'm getting a little low on this. They are fake tips that I'm using. So if I soak my nails in acetone to get the dip powder off, the nail tips will come off as well. So I like to use the peel base so that I don't have to soak my nails in acetone. Plus I also, the acetone, I don't want that to like dry out my skin and give me any further like issues with my skin than what I kind of get already. So the peel base just kind of helps keep all of that to a minimum as well. Now, this needs to dry for at least 2 to 3 minutes before you go in with any of your dip powder liquids. Otherwise, this can ruin your dip powder liquids. So I'm going to let this dry. Okay, my peel base is dry. The next thing that I'm going to do is go in with my Virgo and Gem base coat. I'm going to do a layer over each nail before I do any dip powder. Now, this is going to be for 2 reasons. First off, when you're using the peel base will tend to cause the base coat, the dip powder base coat, to dry a lot faster than it normally would if you didn't have peel base. So you can omit this step if you're just doing a regular dip powder mani and you're not using peel base. The base coat over this before you go in with any dip powder will allow the base coat to dry a little bit slower and give you more time to do what you want to do. Second, since I am using, in order to get this look, I am going to need to use tape. I'm going to use washi tape, and if I put the washi tape right over the peel base, it's going to kind of rip that peel base off of the nail surface. It's not going to do any damage to the nail, the washi tape, but it's going to remove that peel base from where it lifts off of the nail. So in order to eliminate that, I'm going to do the layer of base coat so that that peel base is also kind of protected from the tape. Okay, so now I'm going to need to let this dry for a couple minutes. It shouldn't take too long to dry because of that peel base, but I'm going to let this dry fully. Okay, so both colors that I will be using today are from Revel Nail, but this solid spiced pumpkin orange color that I am using is called Spiced from Revel, and then I'll show you, well, the glitter is also Revel, and this one is called Amber, so that's that glitter. So these are the two colors that I'll be using today. I'm going to quickly do the same nails, so my index, middle, and pinky, all just the orange color, no glitter or anything like that. I'll speed this up, and if I need to say anything, I'll do that via voiceover because I do need to put my dust collector on as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I know this looks like a hot mess right now, but the moment of truth. Now, before, you want to make sure that you pull the washi tape off before you use any activator. The activator is going to harden the dip powder and it'll be harder to get off at that point. And even now this one is a little bit hard. I should have took it off right at the beginning. Ah! All right, let's pull this one off and make sure it's, so this is how it should come off. Okay, so I will take care of kind of those rough edges, but that's basically what I want to be left with. So let's see if I can get this, the remaining washi tape off. All right, let me work on this and I will be right back. I was able to get the rest of the washi tape off. It looks like there still might be a little bit under there, but basically I was just using the nippers here to kind of get rid of the remaining washi tape. But what I'm going to do next to kind of even out these edges that look a little bit rough is use my filing, and very, very gently, because you don't want to go too hard, especially with dip powder, because that could cause it to kind of crumble off of your nail, since I have not used activator yet. So I'm just going very, very gently and kind of crisping up this line, and I'll do that on both sides. So I just want it to be kind of straight as possible, but I'm using very gentle pressure. I don't want to ruin the dip powder and all of the hard work I just finished. So same on my thumb. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to use a cupcake liner again, but we're going to switch over to the amber. I like to shake up glitters to make sure that they're well distributed, but I'm going to kind of pour over again. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to voiceover because again I want to use my dust collector. Alright, so I'm going to clean up all of this filing dust with a little bit of alcohol on this lint-free wipe. Okay, so I'm going to go in with another layer of activator. So this is going to make sure that its top coat is nice and shiny. Okay, and before I go in with top coat, I'm going to replace, well, actually just fold this paper towel in half, and that's because I'm going to want to be able to wipe off the brush in between, and I don't want any of this filing dust to get on those bristles. Before I go in with top coat, I'm just going to use another little dab of alcohol just to make sure I don't have any residue of the activator on my skin, because that could ruin the top coat brush. Okay, so with the top coat, I want to make sure that the very first layer is just 2 to 3 swipes from cuticle to free edge, down the whole length of the nail, wipe the brush off in between, and then move on to the next nail. Okay, on the second layer, you can be more thorough, so you can do more swipes as needed. I'm just going to make sure that each nail has like full coverage of the top coat, and then I also like to get my free edge so that they don't pop off too soon with that peel base. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry for about minimum 5 minutes before I come back and do cuticle oil. And I'll probably clean up my whole table here as well. All right, I'm gonna finish up with my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil. This one is Woodside Trail, which is a nice kind of transition into fall type of scent. But I think these came out really pretty. Thank you so much for picking the spiced pumpkin orange kind of color. I hope these are what you imagined. I really love how the color block came out as well. And it's not too difficult with the washi tape. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, bye!